My name is Esther Shin. I'm an academic and learning strategist with Academic Advising Career Center. If you have any questions, if you'd like to follow up, we do have appointments and drop-ins available every day. So if you want to talk about whether it's your academic matter, decision-making, if you're not doing well in your courses and you need some tips and strategies on study skill, we also have career services as well. So please take a look at the resource link, the webpage, drop-in course on our website. I posted it in the chat. The short link for that is uoft.me/drop course. So all the resources that I'm going to be sharing are mentioned in this on this website. So please check that out. All right. So in order to assess and plan accordingly, whether it's your course or program plan, there are a few resources that I wanted to mention. The first one is a mark calculator, which will help you to calculate your grade, potential grade that you may be receiving for your course. And you could also try to, forecast what kind of grade you need on your final in order to be able to pass a course or achieve a specific grade for your course. There's also a GPA calculator, which you could use to calculate your sessional GPA and your overall GPA. And there's a UTSC academic calendar, which will have a list of courses, including prerequisites and program requirements and so on, which could be helpful in determining whether you should keep or drop or credit and so on. And there's also the UTSC course timetable, which will tell you what's being offered, what time of the year. Okay. So the first thing that I wanted to mention is the academic dates and deadlines. It changes every year. So what I would suggest is going to this website, and I'll show you near the end all the resources that I'm going to be sharing today, just to help you understand how to navigate. So the academic dates and deadlines are posted on the registrar's website. So you notice that for first semester, S section is from September to December, Y section is from September to April, and S section is from January to April. So there's specific dates. And there's specific dates that you need to follow for every single term. And this changes every year. So I would highly encourage you to flag those dates into your calendar. And if you need any help, you could also come and visit us. So in terms of the financial dates and deadline, there are also a set of dates as well. If you want to check out when you're eligible for tuition refunds or what the financial deadlines are, you could also check out that website. The link is on the webpage that I mentioned earlier. Okay. So if you want to drop your course without academic penalty for this semester, fall 2023, the deadline is today, November 20th. There are a couple of things that you need to check and ask yourself these kind of questions. The first question is this a program enrollment requirement? Do you need this course to get into a program? Or is this part of a program requirement? Is this a prerequisite for a course that you want to take in the winter semester, which is next semester? So as an example, if you're taking chemistry 810 for fall 2023, and that's a prerequisite for Chem 811 for winter. So if you drop 810, then you must also drop Chem 811 as well. You could also check the course timetable, and there's a link available on the drop course website. If you want to take Chem 810 in the winter 2024, you could take Chem 811 in summer of 2024. So the summer schedule hasn't been posted yet. It will come out sometime in the middle of March. And the course enrollment starts beginning of April of next year for summer session. So if you look at the timetable for fall, winter, and summer, generally the same courses are offered every single year with the similar schedule. So since last summer, there was Chem 811 offered, chances are it'll be offered again for this upcoming summer session. So then you could you could actually use the academic calendar, look at the information there and the course timetable to plan your semesters accordingly. If you miss the last day to drop your course, which is today, without academic penalty. So essentially, if you have dropped a course using this option on November 20th, which is today, then the name of the course will not appear in your transcript and you will not have a grade for that course, right? It's almost like you haven't taken that course, right? If you missed the deadline, you could do a late withdrawal option. So this is the last opportunity to withdraw from a course. The course will stay in your transcript, just a name, and this will not impact your GPA because only LWD will appear on your transcript next to the course title, and you will not receive a grade. You could use this opportunity for up to 3 credits during your entire university, and to late withdraw from a course taken at UTM or Faculty of Arts and Science, which is at St. George, you would have to follow the respective academic deadlines at those campuses. So for example, if you're taking a Faculty of Arts and Science course at St. George, then you would have to follow the academic deadlines for that campus. For every other academic date and deadline, you will follow the date for UTSC. So this late withdrawal is an exception, okay? If you want to request credit, no credit, so credit, no credits will count towards your overall 20 credit degree requirements. Instead of a numerical grade, receiving a grade for the course, you will see credit or no credit, CR and CR, on your transcript. So to earn a credit, you need 50% or higher. Below 50%, you will not receive the credit and CR. Credit, no credit courses will not impact your GPA because you're not receiving a grade, okay? And to be eligible for credit, no credit, you could only do this for a maximum of 2 credits for your entire degree. And this is only for elective courses. So courses that are not part of your program. So essentially, if you're taking a particular course that is going towards your program, you cannot use the credit, no credit option. And also, it goes the same for supervised study, independent study courses, and courses taken after graduation. You cannot use credit, no credit. So there's a new option available as of fall 2023. This is called second attempt for credit. So if you take a course as a first attempt and a second attempt, the first attempt will be marked as an extra, and this will not be included in your CGPA, overall cumulative grade point average, and will have a 0 credit value, right? Once you take it as a second attempt, it will count towards your credit and your CGPA, and you request this on e-service. So you also have to meet the following criteria. You could use this for up to 1 credit for second attempt for credit during your entire degree. You must be a degree student, and the second course attempt has to be taken 2023 fall session or later. So the course code for both attempts must be identical. So no exclusion between UTSC, UTSG, St. George, or UTM campuses qualify. So the course code has to be exactly the same for first and second attempts. So students wishing to take a course as a second attempt for credit will not have their academic standing from prior sessions reassessed. So for example, let's say if you're put on probation or suspended in the prior session, it will not be reassessed. You will not be guaranteed admission or readmission into limited enrollment programs. So these decisions are made by the academic departments. So you could also follow up with the academic, the program supervisor or as advisor listed in the calendar if you have questions about this. And you'd be given priority over, you will not be given priority over students wishing to take the course for the first time. So you have to keep in mind that because if you already passed and you're trying to enroll in the course again, you have to make a request through the registrar's office. That means that you may not be able to get into the course right away. So there's no guarantee. So on Acorn, you could drop the course without academic penalty, and you could request credit, no credit using Acorn. On eService, you could request a late withdrawal. You could request second attempt for credit. As well, you could retake a course, right? Ask to retake a course. So you do this on eService on the registrar's office website. For international students, please check with the International Student Center Immigrant Advisor regarding your course load or student visa requirement. So there might be some specific number of courses you may have to take. Unfortunately, we don't have the awareness and knowledge of the up-to-date regulation regarding student visa. So please check in with the immigrant advisor. So ACC also has resources such as workshops like how to get ready for tests, building resilience, time management, reading and note-taking, memory concentration. We also have peer coaching for study skills. So if you want to work with a senior student who's been trained to help students to build effective, efficient, and study skills, please do check out our website and book an appointment. And we also have tips and resources available to improve your grades and help you to make important academic decisions. So please do check that out. Yeah, and that's the end of the presentation. I'm just going to take you through our website. So this is the website that I posted in the chat. So I would encourage to check that out. And when you go to, and the recording for this previous Should I Drop My Course session is posted. So if you want to review the information again, you could watch the recording. And then there's a link to the calendar, timetable, and so on. You could use the MARC calculator and the GPA calculator and the academic dates posted on this website. So for example, the academic dates for fall and winter 2023, when you go down here, you'll be able to see, for example, deadline to drop courses without academic penalty is today, November 20th, for the first session, fall semester. Request to remove credit, no credit. You notice the dates here. So this first column is for fall session. Late withdrawal, December 4th for fall session. So this is where you'll find all the dates in terms of the academic deadlines. If you go to the MARC calculator, you could add a course. Hold on one second. I'll get to the question answer after the presentation. So let's say, let's see if this works. Refresh this. There we go. Okay. So let's say you had a lab, you had an assignment and a test. So I'm just making this up, right? So let's say if it was worth like 20% for the lab assignment, 15%, 20% for the midterm. So far it adds up to worth of 55%, final exams worth 45, right? And just put some marks in terms of what you received. And so let's say you didn't do so well in the midterm. So this will tell you that in order to finish with the 50 and pass the course, you need 44.3% on the final. To finish with the 60, you need roughly 67%, right? So this is a really good tool to assess your standing in the course. You could also use a GPA calculator to enter your grade, select a grade that you're getting to see, how this will impact your sessional GPA and cumulative GPA. You could also add another academic period. It's a really great tool so that you could assess your standing. Let's say if you're in co-op, you need to maintain a 2.5 CGPA. Management, you need non-co-op 2.0. Here's the academic calendar. This is where you'll find all the information, right? So let's say you're, aiming to apply for biology, right, major, then you'll find out the enrollment requirements here, right? So as you can see, like chemistry A10 I mentioned is one of the enrollment requirements you'll see up here and program requirement. When you take a look at Chem A11, you'll notice A10 is a prerequisite, right? So when you go to the timetable, right, you could select chemistry. Let's say, you decided it's not really going well. You're going to drop this course and take it again. You could take a look to see if Chem A10 is offered in the winter, right? And it is offered in the winter, 2024 winter, as for second semester. And then in the past, for 2023, it was offered during the summer, A11. So you could take that in the summer. Highly likely that this will be offered again.